Up by Howard Dean. Let's see what Mark Thiessen thinks, columnist for the Washington Post and a fellow at the American Enterprise Institute and a Fox News contributor. Mark, good morning. Good to have you here.
Good morning, Martha. How are you?
So everybody's just bored. That's all this is.
Yeah, if this is just being manufactured by a bored press corps in the Republican Party, why is she under investigation by the Federal Bureau of Investigation?
Well,
and this is not Republicans who are investigating her. It's not Fox News that's investigating her. It's not the press corps that's investigating her. It's a criminal probe by the FBI. That's serious stuff. And second, his point about how she's not evolving at all. I mean, she's been constantly evolving. In March, she said there was no classified information on her emails, period. Then in July, she changed that to say there was no information that was classified at the time. Now she's saying in August that there was no information that was marked classified. That's three different explanations, each one of them different. So she's not just evolving, she's spinning.
You know, she also has basically used the excuse for this that it's not unusual, that other secretaries of state used private email addresses, that they didn't necessarily use the .gov address. But you have come up with an example that has some really extraordinary parallels to exactly what appears to have happened here.
Yes, no, I have a column in the Washington Post this morning talking about a precedent that shouldn't give her very much comfort. Bill Clinton's CIA director, John Deutsch, was caught doing essentially the same thing as Hillary Clinton. He was found after he left office to have had hundreds of highly classified documents, including top-secret code word information, on unsecured, unclassified computers in his homes in Maryland and Boston. The result of that was, after he was investigated by the Justice Department and the CIA Inspector General, he was stripped of his security clearance and was about to enter a plea agreement when Bill Clinton pardoned him in the final hours of his presidency. So it's entirely possible that Hillary Clinton, come January 2017, she won't be planning her presidential transition. She'll be begging Barack Obama for a presidential pardon. Wow.
Well, that would be quite a development. You know, it's interesting when you look at the information that was in John Deutsch, the CIA director who you refer to. You know, so you say, well, what was in there? What was he talking about that was so disturbing? And it also sounds strikingly familiar. In there, it was reported by Newsweek that it included documents related to Iraq and a 1996 terrorist bombing that happened in Saudi Arabia that killed 19 American troops. And that sounds like a pretty good Benghazi parallel, which she was writing about in these documents as well.
It very much is a parallel. And also the problem was not just that he had those documents in those computers, but that he didn't take any measures to protect them, and so thus made them available to other people, because the CIA Inspector General report actually says that his computers were connected to a modem. That's how it was in 1996, which made them targets for foreign intelligence services. We just found out a few weeks ago that Chinese hackers broke into the private email accounts of many White House senior officials. And so do you think they didn't target Hillary Clinton's private email as well? This could develop into a situation where if the FBI goes through that server and finds that a foreign intelligence service penetrated it, that's going to be a whole world of hurt for Hillary Clinton.
I think you're absolutely right. Mark, thank you very much. Great to talk to you today.
Thanks, Martha.
We'll
Great to talk to you. Thanks.